Alright.
You know, I like his 3D chair.
Yeah, it's dope.
It looks like we're in a PlayStation game. Well, it is a PlayStation game.
Basically, it's a PlayStation game.
Oh, hi everybody. We're recording.
Hey, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Last time we left off, Sakura murdered Sakura.
Yeah, exactly.
What's up with that, Jay?
Oh, that's not good.
Well, let's find out.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we can all agree you made your point.
Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot?
Why is he blushing?
I
Why is he always
feel
blushing?
my energy
No.
draining
Oh,
out
yeah, I
of
guess so.
me.
You can't see it
Well,
on the. You can
whatever.
kind of see it on
You
the other
don't
face.
really have a choice
On the
anyway. You just
zero
gotta
portrait.
do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your
Okay.
lever
I
and
love Jay
cast
Joe.
your vote.
Just said Joe's one of my favorite video game
So,
characters.
who will be chosen as the blackened?
It's actually pretty funny because one of my favorite
Will you make the right choice or
English
the
voice actress
dreadfully
is Genocide Jill's
wrong
voice
one?
actress.
Oh.
I don't know if you noticed there's two different
Gonna
voice
be
actresses.
what's
Yeah, I think you mentioned that to me before.
be?
And I hate that the dub doesn't bring back a lot of the people. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah. Consistency is what people like.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet why did you do that?
Don't be mean.
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted.
What?
I mean, the reason Sakura died is all because you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. And that's why.
You should have been the one to
I
die.
couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean you're gonna try to take us all with you? We all have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes.
For serious? That's...
What is this?
You still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this.
Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hands. That's...
I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note.
It's a suicide note.
Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault, after all. But now you're suffering because of me?
No forgiveness.
You tried to protect me, but because of me,
I can't forgive
my closest
this.
friend got hurt. Sakura,
I...
because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. And it's all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. And she thought everything was her fault. Which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked me to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry. I just want to talk to them.
But
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you,
Hina.
please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
No. I should have spent time with Sakura.
Sakura's really a really cool character. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talk to her You would have understood she was a friend to all of us. And yet...
Why?
And yet...
No.
You trembled all over her feelings and you did the unthinkable.
No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was, seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it on my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
Hina, you came. Wait right here, I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I
have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some.
I'd like some protein.
Let me close the window. You want to take that?
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. Alright, protein.
I'd like some protein. Could I ask you to... Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. And that was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get some protein as she asked for, and when I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized. I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, I was already too late. Sakura!
Please.
Let me in. Please, open the door.
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses, just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet,
Why?
y'all blamed her. I tried to protect her and I suffered for it. And that just added the weight that she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it.
Hina.
We killed her, all of us. We pushed her into a corner and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live.
And that's why you tried to lead us astray? You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial.
Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her from her regrets. But even that got found out, and in the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey, hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but it's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
Oh, what did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking, because her and me...
In other words,
Well, what I'm really trying to say is...
yes indeed.
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Of course.
A suicide note. A Sakura suicide note.
What? But Hina already...
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
It's true.
This is the one that Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
Huh?
What, then? You lied to me?
Unbelievable.
Oh, don't say lie. I mean, you make it sound so dirty. I thought I'd just liven things up a bit.
Well now.
I can't help it if you took my little scribbles at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it.
You filthy little...
I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone, and you were the ones jerking each other around. Hey, even if the world had factored in, it still would have been between you guys.
Wait a minute. So if somebody else found that letter, then or did Hina find that in her room?
No, Hina found that in front of the rec
In
room.
front of the rec room, right? So what if somebody else found it? Then the class trial would have been easy to solve, which it would have been just like okay, she committed suicide, end of trial.
Exactly. That's why
So
he kind of did falsify evidence.
Yeah.
And if it did, like you said, if it did affect the trial, it would have. I don't know that this is.
Yeah, he was just banking on Hina finding it then.
Exactly. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process, okay? And scene. Cut.
And?
So what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrative voice.
Hey, hey!
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
But hold on.
And isn't it just unfortunate killing yourself just so finally you know? You never hear the rest of their story. The truth lost in darkness gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, geez, talk about a buzzkill. Alright, here we go. My good friend Hina, this is something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in this strange school that Mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch, so even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made a mistake of giving into the Mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither Mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. And at that point, the plan changed. The Mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying to desperately stay alive, I saw a weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the Mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
and that's how I came to feel.
So that's why Sakura.
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of what I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to you all, her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Maybe oxymoronic or just moronic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
I like how she's traditionally
So
writing this
is my
note.
I know, it's so
atonement for
tight.
betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me.
We've never seen this before, right?
Which is exactly what the mastermind
pretty sure we
wanted
have.
when they revealed my
I just
betrayal.
don't remember where. My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
A Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get the situation under control. And to fulfill the obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind commanded. I will do as you told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my
If
life.
it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel cornered? She didn't die hating us?
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting to protect us?
Correct.
She didn't end her own life just because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact.
Wait, so you thought Hina thought that she killed herself because she hates everybody?
No, because everybody hated her,
Oh, okay.
so she felt cornered, like this is the only way out because of
Okay.
all this hatred. But really, it's because she loved everybody and wanted everybody to stop fighting. So if she was gone,
Yeah.
they would stop fighting. So like, in fact, she was so strong that
was
she
able
made
to
herself a martyr,
Mm-hmm.
and then left that note so it wouldn't conflict, so they know who
Yeah.
killed her.
Who did it? Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. Thank you, Kyoko. I sacrificed so much. No normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the clash trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please, talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though I hope to show myself through actions and not words, hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
but
Did this? I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close, and still.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all of the meddling was like totally pointless.
Oh.
She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everybody blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided.
What do you mean next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with the false suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a
Say
waste.
what?
Because she made us remember, we're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well,
I don't blame her, I can't blame her, and nobody can blame Hina either. Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the one we need to destroy is you, nobody else.
What? What do you
What the
want?
heck? That's not how it's supposed to go.
How strange.
But anyway, you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other.
He's absolutely right about that.
Phew.
Oh, lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you?
This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that these are the rules of the game. Which is why I'm bowing out of the game. And the music.
Naturally.
I love this song.
Sakurai and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
What's going on here?
Now I have only one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear.
And that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. By Akuya, does that mean... Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimental... Oh my god, that's a weird word.
Sentimentalism.
Sentimentalism. If that's what you're thinking.
Wherever Master goes, I go. And if the Mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire.
Everyone. Mina. I know, right?
Well, now you can say that Sakura's death had no meaning. No, now can you say Sakura's death had no meaning? Huh, how boring. But nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having a fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time?
Anyway, let's forget about that good for nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish you guys?
It's the moment you all been waiting for. Punishment time.
What?
Wait, but Sakura technically is the killer, right? And she's dead.
Full disclosure, we have seen this already. We had some technical difficulties. So we already know what's gonna happen, but yeah, it's a shock.
Jay was pretty broken up about it.
Yeah, exactly. You're not gonna...
Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh heavens no. This is the black and is dead doesn't mean I could just self whatever student I want. They're gonna tell you, I'm very particular about the Baird times 1 rule.
Listen up.
But I spent as much time preparing my special punishment to be ashamed to let it go to waste.
Yahoo!
For my special punishment, I prepared a special guest.
A special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
That's terrible. No. These like death animation things, it really reminds me of like the Take Me Out video from Franz Ferdinand.
Oh yeah. So what people say about the anime, they say like, oh, it's kind of worth the watch just for the execution. I don't think it is. Personally, we have to judge that for ourselves.
And alright.
But it's like I don't know. It's like these, but they look a lot better.
Oh, okay.
They look cleaner.
He made her into a ball?
No, I think he dropped the ball on her.
Oh.
Dropped it. Oof.
You dropped the bomb on me,
No.
baby. You suck, man. You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk.
Ooh, that took a lot out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a fillet of chicken. After all, they say post-workout grub. Chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried, broiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence, the grilled is where it's at. That's actually... Although I am a fried chicken fan.
I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this. Wait, I'm alter ego, right?
Sure.
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It boiled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth.
I love...
How dare you? That was my friend. How dare you kill him?
I really love how flowery the language is in this game.
Oh yeah. Very, very poetic.
I really love it. Huh? You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball?
Shut the hell up. He wasn't just a laptop. He was my friend. And you killed him.
This is what you call,
Animism?
An animism? Yeah, animism? Where a soul dwells within all things? Even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way, and I was trying to find things, it was trying to find things all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So, you finally noticed them?
Actually,
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something on the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was going to all play out from the very start.
What?
What are you thinking?
You knew and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
yep.
Well, I mean, the data in that laptop, that data in that laptop, it was, I guess you can call it a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe more like a reward in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So of course I didn't care if you had access to that. But sneaking to the network was just too personal, so I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at risk of his own life. And for that he was killed.
Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel a billion times better.
very nice.
Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can even get lower.
No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends. They all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Holy moly, you're super mad, like just unreasonably upset.
Well,
Okay, time to bring things to a close. But before that,
uh-huh.
I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript.
Yep.
Yep, there's still a little more to Sakura's note.
Huh?
To have your attention? Okay then, here we go. Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's one thing I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it would act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of the school.
What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on this whole time. I've been here, so I've learned one thing. Which is, the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word, and it would have been a hit. I would have been hit deep in spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today.
I think this is where we left off, right?
Yeah, about.
What? You can't just stop at the most important bit.
It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even freaking know, huh?
You guys?
Well, that's the whole point, stupid. Let's get back at get back at you for all the for all of you hardening your resolve. But at least Sakura's note. Like I ever let any of you greaseballs have it. But
Too bad.
he sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
Wah-wah?
There's one last line on the note. Let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going just to lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And seriously, not seriously it. Oh, not seriously it? Huh? Wow, that stubborn loser, huh?
She won't lay down and die. She'll fight you.
Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say?
Well,
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, Maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach your school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long, think hard.
Those were in part his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school? The mastermind did something to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You...
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Ooh.
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
The mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us?
What do you think, Jay?
I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? That's a possibility. And if we try to leave the school, a sensor goes on and the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo.
So the class trial is over and Monokuma's gone.
What?
So now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than to head back up? Oh yeah, okay, let's get out of here.
But I
Hina must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones who figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up.
seriously, I'm sorry.
How many times do you have to plan the do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
sorry.
Okay.
And
I
the
see what
voice
you
actor
mean.
says sorry again.
Yeah. Then I'll try. Huh? That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag?
No, 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 no!
I can't suffer the existence of someone who would disturb my romance between me and Master.
Huh?
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not happening here. Why would I ever go for that sleazeball again?
What did you say?
Sleazeball.
What the heck?
That's right, I called you a sleazeball because you're a sleazeball.
Apparently, you still have a death wish.
Oh, more biting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have any friends.
No, 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 no!
Hey, stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abuse give and take me.
I guess it's not easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. And so Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck upon us.
As such, soon the doors to the...
You already
Okay
know
then.
this.
Sweet dream.
Nighttime descended and pulled me down, along with it, down to sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep, but the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice.
What? Cup. Wake up.
Huh? The voice dragged me from the deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. Ugh.
That's super scary.
Kyoko.
Yes, it's me.
Correct. Whatever. Whoever how she talks. Huh?
I
Kyoko.
said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up.
Oh, I see. Wait, but my door.
It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless.
It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey.
Always. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised.
Well, what time is it?
Correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course.
It's 3 a.m.? Why is Kyoko waking up at this hour?
I wish it would have changed the top.
Okay, let me look at this real quick. I'm just...
That's the ruler. I used that one.
It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask.
What's your favorite?
So,
Remember what Sakura said about the end of her note? That I'm not just going to lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that.
Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered,
Data center on the 4th floor.
"What?"
goodbye.
I'll meet you there.
Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. Alright. Get out of here. I always think that plant is like somebody in the shadows.
Oh god.
Is it dark? I made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand on the door and with a certain amount of force, rattle rattle, it didn't open. I tried again, but it must be locked. Whoa. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor?
What's this?
Oh ho, what are you doing up, mister?
Yeah.
Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, you know that, don't you?
Oh, well, I just...
You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust it yet, right? But I can see that you don't. Don't waste my time telling me crap that I can see for myself.
Unbelievable.
It looked like you might break it any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something?
No, nothing like that.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know. Stop being weird and go back to bed.
What's wrong
What's
now?
wrong now?
Just a second.
Or are you out here making a racket?
Kyoko.
Now you two.
You guys?
Whatever, two of you just go back to bed and I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back.
What?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving.
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
shall we go?
Don't worry about it, let's just go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go on, get out of here. Shoot.
So we left and went back to our rooms. And then...
Goodbye.
So, goodbye.
Hold on. Listen, what was that all about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just happened to be locked. And then she shows up late, and we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of all that?
Whew.
Don't worry about it.
I figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but
Goodbye.
Well then, good night.
sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave,
Mukuro Ikusaba.
what? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one
What?
they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
What the heck? There's another student?
Why was there 16 places in the... There's only 15 of them, but 16 podiums.
But there was
Why
no
was there-
picture of her, right?
Yeah, there's no picture, it's just an empty podium.
Hey, you're the altar lump. Oh, that's the... What they dropped on...
They dropped on Alter Ego.
Alright, let's save. And you wanna...
Now we can keep going.
Mukuro
going? Okay.
Ikusaba.
Mikuru Ikusaba. Can I give her gifts?
What?
What?
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
I thought they had to get the money worth out of that.
I know, right? Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mikuru Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. Whoa. Beauty is before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. Hey, that's cool music.
So we got 3 days
Before another killing.
before another killing. At least it tells us now.
Yeah.
So you have 6 gifts to give out.
In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. So this is like recollection. So let's begin the usual post-trial investigation.
Well, all the narrating is post.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you
I didn't notice.
how he talks. Yeah, talks
Yeah.
about it's like he's telling somebody.
Yeah. Hey, oh yeah, I guess so, huh? Another deadly class trial
Yeah.
or something like that. Deception. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk.
Jeez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well,
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
in the name of my family.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them. Oh, it's regular Toko now, huh? Hey Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. Gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you.
Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. Oh, damn! Why are you so mean to her?
I know. What if she opened her mouth? How can she eat or drink water?
I don't care.
How about that?
And you're okay with that, Toko? Oh, jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under?
Whew.
I believe this is small talk for I believe this is the small talk Ryoko warned us against.
Come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved. When it is now finished, I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressured by the obvious, irritated by Yakuya, we all started our exploration. Right, so there should be another level, right?
You know, maybe the back door or something. No,
No. Wait, where's the stairs again? It's over there.
it's over there.
Alright. We're finally moving. We did a lot of narration right
I
now.
know.
Why is there lines on the floor?
It's I was gonna say it's windows, but they're all boarded up. I think there's just lights.
Oh.
Other way. Behind you. No. No. Take over left. There we go. Yeah, then right. Down and another right. Yeah, I got.
You know this place
I
like the
got
back of your
I
hand.
got pretty memorized.
Alright, so-
This one straight.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
That's easy. Okay, it's probably be. Oh, it doesn't say. Oh, the stairs are open. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up until now.
This is my favorite floor, actually. By the way.
For some reason, it feels unpleasant. Looks like you're outside. Oh. So there's a regular classroom. Let's just look. Anybody in here? What does that say? Something secrets? Nighttime secrets? More? No. Stomp stomp. He's so dirty. Haha, catch me if you can. Wait, I'm gonna finish you. Gross.
Makoto.
Huh? Does she want to talk to me about something? Toko, what's wrong? Is he trying to say something? I think she's almost just a little more, and I might get it. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what it is you're trying to tell me. She just let her shoulders drop. She looked so sad. I guess she gave up. Aww.
Say hello.
Let me find some paper. Yeah, Togo's kind of growing on me right now. Hey.
Hey.
You want a gift?
I got gifts.
This floor feels
This
different.
one's different compared to the others. I'm not sure what it is. Alright, is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy.
This way looks more interesting. What's this? A dojo? It looks like it.
Archery.
Oh yeah. What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean?
Mikuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the
Is
ultimate
Makoto's
despair.
sweater one of those that zip all the way up the hood?
all the way up.
That's pretty cool.
Watch out for her.
I think he has like looks like a blood stain on it too. Looks pretty cool. This whole jacket.
Kyoko?
You're wrong. I'm not going to say anything.
Huh?
Can't say anything.
Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey,
You understand why, right?
So it was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
so then,
We're finished here.
She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything any better than before. Okay. Ooh, a drum. Is that a drum? No, it's
a straw horse.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey. I have 300. I got lockers. Oh.
So, alter
There's a
ego.
bunch of wooden lockers in here. A wooden locker and a key reminds me of super old school public bathrooms or bathhouses. You can look at this. Turkey seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Hey, found money all the way over there. Got a suit. Suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese.
Extremely.
Alright. Can't look at that.
Extremely Japanese. I think of like a samurai on a skateboard. Ooh, what are we missing?
There's trees. Even though this room's totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here and it's in full bloom.
hey,
It's quite elegant.
This is what you consider elegant?
indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time. This kind of Japanese house scenery is refreshing.
You're considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place?
Oh, I want this. Oh no!
You have a tablet.
You see it? This one? It's on the black one. The black. This one? No, the other one. It's a black cord. Alright, it's on a white charger. Yeah. Oh, okay. Put it in the...
I'll plug it into the outlet.
Yeah.
It's funny, we like every time we record, it's like always like
dying.
always dying, but it's never died.
Yeah.
While we're recording.
I totally forgot. I saw it dying earlier, and I totally forgot.
Okay.
Oh, hit the...
There we go. We're back in action.
Alright.
Whoa, what's that? I'll look at that as soon as I do this 360.
There's still more places in here yet. See?
Why is this door open though? Whoa. Nice.
And that detail, you know that's fake outside when it dropped. It dropped down like a background.
At first I thought I saw blue skies, but it turns out they're just painted the walls and the ceiling.
You know?
But the plants are all real. It's been a while since I smelled vegetation. It helps me relax.
What the heck?
That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh. Why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? If it's there, just beneath the surface, beneath their calm exterior, they're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore,
The end is nigh!
they'll put their plan for global human extinction into action.
Well,
I'm serious. Okay. Look, those are like the stinky plants that
Yeah, hydrangea.
Dang, that looks like a freaking heavy duty camera. Check it out. Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like, they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that. Seems safe. It's a rooster. It's a chicken. Doesn't have quite a like a second form, right?
Just didn't step up chicken.
It's not expected to be fed like humans, is it? Jesus, he's like so paranoid. Okay. We checked all of them.
Step away from chicken.
Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them. Exactly. 5, you know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6, at least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whatever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of all the cosmos.
I'm at least 30% right.
It's a number of power, a refreshing number on par with hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. He's never let me get a word in edgewise. Okay, let's go look at this house over here.
Let me see so I can stop. Stop blinking.
Okay. Just to be sure, I should take a look into that tool shed. This place seems totally disorganized, from a lawnmower to fertilizer, flower plants to farm tools. And leaning against the back wall is a pickaxe. Is that a pickaxe? Okay, so we got a lawnmower. There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually going to take care of the lawn? Alright. Got some stuff over here. So many flower pots, big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. Okay, that looks like gasoline. Shovel. Huh? There's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. Crazy diamond. There's different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient?
You don't remember?
Crazy diamond?
Yeah.
Was it like the tools in the pottery place?
No.
I mean the art gallery? Bags of fertilizer are piled up. There are so many different kinds to choose from. There's only 3 there.
It's the ultimate gang leader. His gang.
Oh, yeah.
That's Crazy Diamond.
Dang. Is there anything in the...
Oh no. Oh, there's the big flower.
What is that? What is this? This is like super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real?
Watch out!
What?
That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. And try and touch it and you'll in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa! And the plants are like, snap! And your flesh is like, blah, I'm dead.
In other words, it's a monstrosity.
It's pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. It's in a Hope Creek added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist, although they don't go here anymore, they died during the tragedy.
Actually,
By the way, despite how it looks, the file is super practical. I can eat it, paper, plastic, even people, so it's totally good for the environment.
Well done.
Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of the healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself.
Spouting more and more nonsense. Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I better keep my distance. I better probably tell everybody about that too.
I think
That's it, right?
oh, okay. I guess not.
Okay, we got that. Flowers.
Oh, that behind the Hakuger.
There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something?
It's for the sprinklers.
Sprinklers?
Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. Sprinklers are to get set off every morning at 7:30. If you dare change it without my permission.
Okay. Alright, so that's probably important, the time.
I don't know. And there's 5 chickens. 5, exactly 5 chickens.
Of course the setting is... Oh, that's yours.
Oh, of course the setting of the panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to. It means
So that's also... every morning.
Yep, you got it. Super user-friendly, which sucks. If you get here too early, you get drenched, so watch yourself. But not, but you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go into sprinklers anyway.
Yes.
Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone. I love water.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay. That was a cool area. Okay, so that's where we came in. Okay, we already talked to you. That classroom, I'm sure that's that one that we have to go in. But let's look at this real quick. What the? What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of this room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled, it was sour, pungent, and possibly rank. I see. It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying it's the smell of death, their flesh and fat and blood? There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I had experienced this smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong and condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have...
Hey, come on now.
What, my fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me.
If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened.
Unbelievable.
No. It's quite the opposite.
The opposite.
Now then.
Yep, let me give you a itty bitty, little itty bitty, iggy squeaky little hint. As far as this room goes, I do not know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it.
What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Been down those stupid NPC hints you get from those NPCs in those mean old RPGs.
Uh-oh.
But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood over the walls and junk. Of course, even the outside world, people die bloody gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait.
So it's not really a big deal, so just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier.
What is he talking about? He just left it in the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? Alright, so let's look around. Alright, so they're boarded up. Alright, no matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? That's a trivia question. It's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears all the bloodstains are dry, and their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. This is all really old, really blood. Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way can I keep up with someone like that. Some chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were here? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it as the scene of a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. Eye for an eye. Oh, no, wait, that was the thing you had. Time. The monitor. So when the monitor appears on, seems pretty useless that it's when it's not on it. Actually, no, it's totally useless no matter what. Okay.
Maybe press triangle.
Door. Oh yeah, I forgot about triangle. Looks like we got everything. Okay, that was a shock. Okay, this long hallway seems kind of ominous, huh? Rattle, rattle. It's locked. We came all this way just to be denied here. The sign of the hall says Biolab. The Biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. Kinda sounds like something's out of an old cheesy horror movie. I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. But once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up.
I found a little gun.
One after another, everyone made its way into the dining hall. And before too long, it would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second.
Oh, hey, don't be sourpuss. You gotta think positive.
Hina is good enough for 2 members.
I know. Besides, even if one more person dies, you can still fill the basketball team.
Hey.
That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone's discovered. Alright, so let's see. Oh, look at that plant.
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor and front to back, and that used to be Sakura's job, but anyway, no dice. There's metal plates all in the metal windows, just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escaping on the 5th floor either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I did realize about that layout of the school.
What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
Just a second.
I took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto?